Ooh. My son raised my chair too high. Let's lower it. Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer. I'm actually almost out of beers that I can get to review. All three LCBOs near my house, nothing. Not a cider, not a cooler, not a beer that I can review. The beer store had 3 beers, though, that I could review, so I sent out a feeler because I couldn't get them here in Niagara Falls. They were all in St. Catharines. And somebody picked them up for me. He just dropped them off, and the first thing he said to me was, blink 5 times if you've been captured by somebody, and this is what they are making you drink. Anyway, he also said this was the strangest beer drop-off he's ever done for somebody that has drank as many craft beers as I have. Today's review will be of a beer that cost me $10 for the 6-pack. I'm extremely excited to try it. I'm extremely excited because there's 5 others, so I get to share some with my good friends. I think maybe Lee and Nick and a few other people might get some of these to try. This is Boxer Lagers. So, well, it doesn't say lager, it says lager on the it says lager on the beer store website. Anyway, this is Boxer's gluten-free. So, for any of you that don't know, Boxer and Boxer Ice are 2 of the worst Canadian-made beers I've ever had. Gluten-free beers, usually not all that great. And here we have a Boxer gluten-free beer, made with sorghum. Boxer is made by the Minhas Craft Brewing Company. The Minhas, actually, one of the Minhas, the sister, is one of the new dragons on Dragon's Den. Brewed by Mountain Crest, SRL LLC, Minhas Craft Brewery, Monroe, Wisconsin. And that's the thing, too. Okay, so the Minhas Craft Brewing Company, there is a brewery in Wisconsin, and there is a brewery in Calgary. There's no actual ingredients other than sorghum beer. Oh, wait, here we go. Water, sorghum, brown rice, hops, and yeast. I spoke too soon, I apologize. Let's open it up. Well, looks like my cup didn't dry very well. I didn't put it upside down when I cleaned it last. Fucking water spots. Fucking water spots. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, guys. Whenever I usually use the same cup for a week. So what I do is I have a little bit of neutral-based dish detergent down here. I have a scrub brush down here, and I clean it in the sink, and then I put it on. I usually put down a piece of meshing on the table, and I put it upside down on the meshing after I'm done cleaning it. When I used this last, which was about 4 days ago, because this is the last day it's going to get used for this, because this is the last day of the week, and I just haven't drank in a few days, I cleaned it, and I couldn't find my meshing, so I didn't put it upside down, because the tabletop itself is not always the cleanest, and then you still get shit that doesn't dry properly because no air can get in. So I didn't put it upside down, I just left it up, and you saw what happened. You get a bunch of air bubbles. There was a little bright white head that faded pretty quickly. There is a lot of carbonation moving in here. It is a lot paler than just your average ale. It's more like pale straw than straw. It looks like a beer, though. I mean, it does. Just, it's a pale beer. Actually, you know what? It looks more like a cider, I guess. Ciders usually have more of that, like, pale straw than the full-on yellow. Smell? Actually, you know what? It smells better out of the can. Out of the glass, it almost smells like throw up, to be honest with you. Almost like you're a drunk throw up, like you drank way too much beer and you just puked all over yourself. I did that as a younger kid, so I know that smell. Kind of smells like that. Out of the can, you get that sorghum, you get that rice, you get that really, really sweet scent that comes from rice syrup and anything that's fermented with rice. that Asian beer smell, that like sake smell, that just sweet, somewhat astringent smell of anything that is fermented rice. And the sorghum has that like little metallic scent. So out of the can, it's and a slight bit of apple scent as well out of the can. So the can smells like your average sorghum beer. It smells like Le Messenger and stuff like that. The glass smells horrendous. Let's try it out of the glass. Cheers. Okay, so here's the sad part of everything when it comes to gluten-free beers. There is almost no gluten-free beer that tastes very good, for me at least. I feel bad for celiacs, especially celiacs that were drinking beer a lot before they were diagnosed and love the taste of beer and everything, because this is the stuff they're left with. And it's just not great. That being said, this smells horrible, but it isn't the worst tasting beer I've ever had, especially when you consider it's a gluten-free beer that's $10 for a 6-pack, and 355 milliliter cans at that. Yes, it has that like Band-Aid taste, you know, that hospital taste, should I say. You know when you walk into a hospital and you get that just sterile, like, Band-Aid smell? Or you open up a new pack of Band-Aids and not the fabric ones, but the latex ones, how they have that smell. Well, not even the latex ones, the like rubber plasty ones. They just have that smell of a hospital. This has the taste, that taste, just sterile and metallic and rubbery and astringent and rice syrup, and like the rice taste there. Yeah, the door's closed. You can't get up the stairs. There's no doggy door for you, Franco. There's no doggy door for you. You're stuck. You're stuck, Frank. You're stuck. Anyway. When you drink it by little sips, you just get that metallic taste, that ricey taste, and a little bit of apple. When you drink it faster, when you take a bigger gulp, that's when full-blown hospital taste comes in. So all that being said, it's not a good beer that I enjoy at all, but for a gluten-free beer, it's probably not the worst. I'm going to give this a 1.5 out of 10 myself, with an asterisk that says, as a gluten-free beer, probably around a 4 or 5. Especially, and if you're going to take value into account... Oh, I think the Minhas just sabotaged me for saying bad things about their beer. That might have broken my fucking toe. Ow. The seagull killing packaging is a little defective. That hurt a lot. But 6 355 milliliter cans for $9.95 is the best value I've ever seen on a gluten-free beer. So if you're a celiac who wants to drink beer, and you're going to drink a sorghum beer anyway, like Le Messenger or Bards or anything, or New Grist, you might as well go and buy this, because this will be $10. You could get 2 of these almost for the same price as 1 6-pack of that. And they taste pretty similar, which is kind of gross, but it is what it is. So if you're looking for money-wise, for value, it's probably the best gluten-free beer out there if you're looking for value here in Ontario. If you're looking for taste, go with like Glutenberg or something. This does not taste all that good, but in comparison to other gluten-free beers, it's pretty normal. So yeah, a 1.5 out of 10 for myself. And before I get all the celiacs freaking out, well, I need gluten-free beer to do, that's fine. You can rate it whatever you want. I don't have to drink this shit. I'm just reviewing it right now, and I think it doesn't taste all that well. Let's chug the rest. Cheers. Oh. Tastes like my wife's hospital room when we had our son. Thank you. Bye.